What's up, guys? So today we're going to be addressing the player speed slider. As you all know, this one should be pretty familiar. We know what it does. It only increases and decreases the player speed. Now, last video we talked about the game speed and how it controls or is attached to every single animation or movement in the game globally. Rather, the player speed slider, as we all know, controls only the speed of the players on the floor. Now, spending some time testing it out, this slider isn't necessarily attached to animations, but more so the foot speed and the up and down pace of the player. So the animations play out at their normal rate as we get to see the players move up and down the court a little bit more swifter or slower depending on your preference. Now, here's a very important thing to note. To make this point, we have to separate it between the player with the ball and the players without the ball. So what I discovered is when you move this slider upward, the speed increases for both the ball handler and those without the ball. But when decreasing this slider, it looks as though the ball handler still maintains their regular speed while the players without the ball decrease in speed. So overall, I don't see any benefit in bringing down the slider any, because if it's only going to affect the players without the ball, then it's totally unnecessary to have the ball handler maintain their regular speed, which would create a disadvantage. Now, we still have other player movement sliders to address, such as acceleration, lateral quickness, speed and acceleration without ball, minimum and maximum. Those other sliders do impact how the players move up and down between their animations, depending on the situation in the game. But it's good to know what each one does individually so that we're not overstepping other sliders by pumping this one up too high or low. So in evaluating this slider, I'll give both the description and the importance a 5 and the effectiveness a 3. The description being that it does exactly what it says it does, we all know how to use it, and are pretty familiar with it. The importance being a 5 because I think this slider is super vital to how we create our sandbox of a sim experience. And without it, I think a lot of us would be stuck in the mud trying to figure out other things on how to get the animations or the pace to go up and down. The effectiveness being a 3, I think that once you get up into the 70s or the 80s, you start to see a really stark difference between 70, 80, and 50. And I like that it's not too sensitive because we do have other sliders such as the speed and acceleration minimum maximum to create that speed separation that we want to see on fast breaks between big men and faster players, etc. So that's it, guys, for this one. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment below, man. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.